TCU coming off a victory at 5-6 travels to Iowa State to play Iowa State. The Cyclones coming off a loss to Oklahoma 28-21. Brock Purdy, the quarterback, has had a very nice season for Iowa State, but they just haven't had enough wins. But I like what they do with their offense. You can talk about Breece Hall, one of the best running backs in the country, but when you look at their offense, it's really their tight ends that run the offense, their formations, 2-3 tight end formations led by Charlie Kohler. He is one of the best tight ends in the country. But the way that they pound the football when they have to between the tackles is impressive to me. I like power football. I like having those 2 and 3 tight ends in the ball game most of the time. They move them out in shifts. Great job by their head coach, Campbell, of getting these players in the right position. I like Iowa State against TCU, but TCU's got to be a little sneaky good in this game. Jerry Kill, the interim head coach, is at the top of the list at New Mexico State to be their next head coach. They played hard for him ever since they fired Gary Patterson. They just don't have enough juice in this team. Iowa State's favored in a disappointing season at 6-5. They're favored by 15 points in this game. I'm going to take Iowa State in this game. And the reason why is because I think this team still has something to prove. They're better than their record says they are. They are a 15-point favorite in this game. I'm going with Iowa State to beat TCU in this game, 37-17.
TCU is 5-6. They need this win mark in order to become bowl eligible. And Coach Patterson not being there, and that is really a shame. Here's a double coach of the year, outstanding, and they threw him to the wolves like that. It still bothers me to this day. But we look at TCU, their offense is pretty good. Their defense, not so much, Mark. They average 110 in every defensive statistic you can count on. They lost 4 of their last 6 games. Their quarterback, Dugan, has thrown 14 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. But I really do think Iowa State is the best 6'5" team in the entire country. It's been a disappointing year, and you look at the 2 great athletes they have, Brock Purdy and Hall, and they had great years, Mark. The offensive line hadn't really done a great job. Their third down offense is 101 in the country, which is why they have struggled. But let's look at Brock Purdy. He's 2,700 yards, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and Hall has 1,230 yards and 17 touchdowns. The defense at Iowa State is very good. They're number 1 in so many different statistics, but because of that, because of the defense, etc., I think Iowa State wins this game 34-20, maybe even a little bit bigger.